So we are on to another lesson with 4.2, but this is actually going to be an extension of 4.2. And 4.2, that means by Unit 4, Lesson 2. And this time it will be about parallel and perpendicular lines. Again, you should have this worksheet in front of this video notes, an orange paper in front of you. You should write your name, date, and period. Alright, so in this lesson, you will learn this cool connection between parallel and perpendicular lines. So let's talk about parallel line first. So video 1 will be about parallel lines and slopes. If you look at this picture, parallel lines, they never touch. You have a line that's just stretching all the way, and you're going to have another line that's parallel, meaning these two lines are never going to touch. Those are parallel lines. And the one thing you should look in the picture and recognize in their equations, so you see the blue equation and the red equations, they have the same slope. This number right here is the slope of this line, and this 1/2 is the slope of the red line, and both have slope of 1/2. They have the same slope. So all horizontal lines, as I told you before, have a 0 slope. If you have two horizontal lines, they both have slope of 0, and they are parallel because they have the same slope. And if you have vertical lines, two together, they are also parallel, and they all have undefined slope. So they are parallel, again, because they have the same slope. So if you have parallel lines, they have the same slope. And we said all horizontal lines have slope of 0. Remember the slope, dude? This is 0 fun. The vertical lines was the first curse word in math, undefined slopes. That's all you had to write for this. That's it. And now, let's look at example number 1, where we have to identify, we need to find parallel lines. So they are asking us, out of these 3 lines, which lines are actually parallel? In the picture, if we look at it, they all look the same, but actually they are not. So you're going to have to calculate slope to see if they are parallel. The way we would do that is we would just find the slope of each line. It's a graph, so we can count boxes. Remember, rise over run. So if you have the blue line, the slope of the blue line, I'm going to use blue color. And again, you may not have colors on your notes. So what you can do is number them as 1, 2, 3. But since you have the video, I'm going to refer to them by color. I wrote up there that the slope to count boxes, we use rise over run. I told you it's going to be your best phrase. Start with the blue line. You're going to go up 4 and right 1. So your slope is going to be 4 over 1. For the red line, you're going to go up 1, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up positive 5, and to the right 1. So this slope is 5 over 1. And the last one, you're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to the right 1. So the slope is 4 over 1. The lines are parallel if they have the same slope. So blue line and the green line are parallel. If you numbered each line as first, second, third, or number 1, 2, 3, you can say that the first and the third lines are parallel. Okay? Because, and that's because they have the same slope. I'm going to write that as an answer too. So they're parallel because they have the same slope. So this is the end of the first video. We only talked about parallel lines. Okay, please move on to video 2. And in that video, we will be talking about perpendicular lines.